Hey, Barrett with Barrett Realty. I'm here with Abby and Heather, and we're going to go in home helpers today and talk with Jonathan Marsh and promote 52 weeks of people and places.
Serving more than 600 communities across North America, there's likely a home helper's in-home care provider close by ready to meet your needs. Find compassionate care near you. View the local sites and contact your local office for a free in-home consultation. Barrett Realty sits down with Jonathan Marsh at the location of 4230 59th Street West, Suite C in Bradenton, Florida, to talk about home helpers and how they can benefit the local community. Let's check out Heather Murphy interviewing Jonathan Marsh.
Murphy, I'm here with Jonathan Marsh, the owner of Home Helpers, and we're continuing our 52 weeks of people and places. Thank you, Jonathan, for sitting down with me today. So, Jonathan, tell me a little bit about Home Helpers. What inspired you to take the direction of home health care?
I think there's two people in my family that inspired me to open a home care agency, and those two people were my grandmother and my cousin. But when I look back, it was more about my cousin because she had to shoulder this burden of being the primary caregiver for my grandmother. We saw her health take a nosedive when she started taking care of my grandmother. She started drinking a lot, and she ultimately passed away at the age of 42. And that was actually after we had opened, but I look back and I realized she was the main reason. It wasn't my grandmother. Certainly my grandmother needed that care, but it was more about my cousin.
And what type of home care services do you offer?
You can put our services into two buckets, right? So we have the no-touch services, so those would be what we call homemaker and companion services. Be things like meal preparation, housekeeping, companionship, medication reminders, transportation. And then you can have the personal care too, the hands-on, the assistance with activities of daily living. That would be like bathing and feeding, toileting, transferring. And that's what we have. We also have medical alert services as well. So we sell the pendants around the neck, and we also have an automated medication dispenser. And all of those medical alert devices are monitored by our care center. So pendants work just like, say for instance, Life Alert. And then the medication dispenser, if our client does not take their medication, it would alert the care center, and then they can call emergency contacts. Just because they're taking their medication doesn't mean that they're not taking it because they don't want to. There could be an emergency situation. So they would definitely follow up on it and call EMS if necessary.
Okay. What counties or areas do you provide service to?
Primarily Manatee County.
Okay.
That is our focus. We can also provide services in Sarasota County as well. The thing is, Manatee County, we can do all of our services, the homemaker and companion services as well as the personal care. In Sarasota County, we can only do the homemaker and companion services, the no-touch services.
Okay. Do you specifically have any certifications or qualifications in healthcare?
The agency itself is a licensed Florida home health agency, and we're licensed to do the non-medical side of home health. We also have nurses on staff that oversee our caregivers, so they're licensed, registered nurses. And then myself, I'm a certified Alzheimer's educator, certified by the National Certification Board for Alzheimer's Care.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are our certifications.
So I understand, we were talking the other day and you said that you are a workhorse, you rarely get time off work. What's your favorite part of what you do?
Two things. One, certainly providing services to our clients and seeing progress, right? We like to come up with solutions, not only for our clients but also for their families as well. So I tell people all the time, our service isn't just for the clients, it's also to make life easier for their families as well. But also, I started this business to also create jobs. So being able to create jobs and put people to work is a big part of this for me.
That's great. So what do you like to do other than when you're not here?
That rarely happens. And I think about before we started the agency, I traveled all the time. That's all I want to do, and very soon I will start traveling again. Some of the things I like, more so than just traveling. I've been to over 30 countries, but I really enjoy skiing, and I really look forward to my next ski trip.
Awesome. Where is your favorite place that you've traveled to?
Without a doubt, New Zealand.
Really?
Yeah, without a doubt. And the reason why is New Zealand is very much like the United States, except they're driving on the opposite side of the road. So it's a very easy trip. As long as you can get there, it's very easy to navigate, and it's very scenic. It's beautiful. I can't think of a more beautiful place to vacation. Yeah. And by the way, if you like outdoor things, anything you want to do, any kind of outdoor activity, you can do it in New Zealand. Yeah.
So Jonathan, I understand you recently won an award. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, the agency itself was awarded the 2017 Provider of Choice Award from Home Care Pulse. They're an independent third party that surveys our clients, a percentage of our clients on a monthly basis. So we've had to keep certain ratings over a period of time, which is truly a testament to our employees, our registered nurses, our office manager, but especially our compassionate caregivers. We also, just another tidbit, we are a member of the Better Business Council with the Manatee Chamber. So, we've been vetted, to make sure that we are a well-run company. We're established, we're not going anywhere, and we've got good testimonials from our clients as well.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
it.
What would you say for someone that's watching or someone who's new to home health care, what would you say would be one piece of advice you would give to someone who's thinking about, picking up the phone and calling you, or thinking about either having assistance for themselves or someone that they care about?
In terms of selecting a home care agency?
Yes.
Certainly do your research. One thing that we pride ourselves on is not missing shifts. We do everything it takes to not miss shifts. Where some agencies will, hey, your caregiver can't make it today, we're sorry. We will do everything it takes so that our caregivers have someone to take care of them. So yeah, just definitely doing your research.
Tell me a little more about that, about the schedule. Do you schedule individually and sit down at the home and do an assessment before, or how does that process work?
Right, so this all begins with an intake call. So someone would call and they would say they were interested in our services, and if they want to proceed, we'll schedule a consultation. But a lot of the information about that person is collected on the initial call. During the consultation, for the consultation, we'll send a registered nurse out, a licensed registered nurse, who will then talk to the client, really understand the requirements for their care, right? And then if they want to proceed, then we will have the registered nurse do what's called a client assessment, right? And then we will admit the client, right? So they become our client. And then we basically assign them caregivers, or a caregiver or multiple caregivers. To be honest with you, we like to have multiple caregivers assigned to our clients. Why? So when one caregiver cannot go, right, we need to send another one. It's a caregiver that they already know, right? So we try to avoid inconsistency. We like consistency, right? So when client goes, or I should say when the caregiver goes to the client, they know who they're going to get. They've at least met them, right? Okay. And if they don't know them, it's very frequent where either myself or one of the registered nurses will be out there to introduce them, right? So we try to, if they've never met them, many times we'll be out there to introduce them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's all I have for you today. I really appreciate you sitting down with me. How can those viewing get a hold of you if they have any further questions or want to call to set up an assessment?
They can definitely call us, or they can go to our website. Our phone number, 941-999-1960. They can also go to our website, www.homehelpersbradenton.com. And they can ask for me.
Well, thank you so much, Jonathan. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. I
For
appreciate you having me.
everyone watching, thank you so much for watching 52 Weeks of Promoting People and Places. Have a great day.
And now another fantastic Barrett bloopers.
You ready?
Oh, I understand.
Maybe you're recording.
Blooper.
I don't have it framed.
Ow.
Mentioned something about a Halloween costume that you were really rocking, so let's go.
Pimp? There's
I
nothing
was
wrong with
kinda
being a
hoping-
pimp.
I was kinda
There's nothing
hoping-
wrong with being a pimp.
I was kind of hoping you worded it today, but
No, whatever.
Puppy Bowl. Did you not watch the Puppy Bowl?
Did you watch me?
No. I watched the entire Puppy Bowl.
Did you see some great athletes?
Yes, I did. And a three-legged dog named Lucky.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
How you feel about that?
It's cute, man.
It was cute.
Yeah.
Do you know the Fluffs one, right?
It's not the Fluffs.
Oh, I love the puppy bowl.
It's just weird.
Did you not? You have to see it because it's like a Saturday Night Live skit. I mean, the humor that's in it, it's amazing. The writers for this thing, they're on spot.
Okay, maybe
No pun intended, who was Spot?
Maybe.
Could have been one.
Maybe I missed out, you know, I don't know.
I recorded it, so if you want to come over.
Here's your chance.
You recorded it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all have some weird photos.
Oh, that's too funny.
Chickens.
Are you ready?
I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay.
Alright, let's go back.
I'm going to count to 5 and you can start.
Okay.
Jonathan.
Marsh.
Okay, ready? We're going to do this again. Here with Heather and Abby from Barrett Realty, and we're here to meet with Jonathan Marsh from Home Helpers.
Home Helpers.
Home Helpers. We're going to do that again.
Did you say Home Helpers?
Home Helpers. Did you get the? Did you get that?
Different. Oh my. Okay.
That's a different business altogether.
Too.